Pancho, Panchito, tú eres mi amorcito, ay Pancho, Panchito, tú eres mi amorcito, ay Pancho, ay Pancho.
Warning, the following videos aren't intended to hurt and or bully anyone. It's solely my job in salvation to report on what's going on with the YouTube community and give my opinion because my opinion matters. Sorry about that. Weenie Hut Jr. discretion is advised.
So you want me to just be like, all right, never mind, actually, okay, cool, like I'm down. Like, is that what what the right answer was? But I do feel like if a woman told a man that she doesn't really want to date and he did what's happening right here, I feel like everybody would be telling the man like, yo bro, she said this, but we're in a different situation, so now I'm like, okay, bet. So maybe I should have just kept trying, even though I tried and I'm like, okay, maybe it's not gonna work. I should have just kept trying and trying and trying and trying to make sure that, you know, like I delivered on my promise, deliver on my promise that I was gonna try, just keep trying and trying. I feel like if anything, you should, like, I'm glad that I wasn't I'm glad that I'm not the type of person to be promiscuous. I'm not the type of person to be promiscuous. I'm not the type of person that just want to use somebody for. I'm not the type to be like, ooh, yeah, I'm curious about this. Like, no. If anything, I take it really seriously, and I've pumped the brakes plenty times. Like, I pump the brakes on that because I take it seriously. I hate that everybody's making it seem like there's a clear victim. I don't think I'm a victim. I don't think she's a victim. I think it was two grown adults that chose to get to know each other, chose to see if there was something there, chose to consensually go take it to a certain place 1.5 times to be exact. And that's the extent of it, because people are making it seem like that. Poor her, Snow's up, Snow did this, Snow did that, when it's like, how did I do that? How do I do any of that? Who cares? You are Snow. The product doesn't matter, bro. A human being that literally, like, I shared with this person, I suffer from anxiety, depression, low self-esteem. I shared my truth. I shared what I went through with my ex. I shared that one of my biggest triggers from dealing with my ex was the fact that it ran to the internet. I shared all these weaknesses with this person as a friend.
Just for her to. And
then this is what it turned into. The moment you didn't get your way, you went to the internet. How about that? How about this? How about I don't give a on my career? How about blow this then? You blow my career up? Okay, bet. Ever again. Stop holding my career against me. Now I'm a regular person. Block my TikTok, my Instagram, my all this shit. I'm not Snowthaproduct no more. Go ban it. Go anywhere you can. On my TikTok, on my Instagram, on everything. Delete my shit. I don't care. But as a person, you gonna remember that you did this shit for no reason other than you didn't get your way. I don't care. And as I'm saying this is the most free I've ever felt. I finished my tour. I did my one big show. That was my big one. That's it. I don't care what my age is, what nobody's age is. I don't give a about dating. Nothing.
That knowing what it was. She's an adult. She explained to me her reservations. I'm an adult. I still pursued with those reservations. So therefore, there really was, I got heard, but there was no wrong. There's no victim. There's nobody to blame here. Shit like this happens day in and day out where people, you know, one maybe falls more for the other one than the other one does. It doesn't mean that we have to sit here and, you know, bash people or make this even bigger than what it really is. So that's it. Like, I just want to say, like, at the end of the day, she explained to me her reservations. I, you know, still pursued it, and I'm an adult. I made that decision myself. Things ended the way that they did, and it's done. But yeah, there's no reason to continue, like, adding more fire to the fuel. And like I said, I wish this wouldn't have came to the internet. But when I saw the things that I saw and I kind of just reacted in the moment, I should have thought about it, and I should have really like sat there and thought about it again. And like other people were saying that I should have talked to her, whatever. At that time, I wasn't interested in speaking to her. I hadn't spoken to her in a very long time, and I wanted to keep it that way. So that's why I didn't want to talk to her personally. But at the end of the day, like I said, she told me what her reservations were. I still pursued it. May I hurt myself in the end. So at the end of the day, I'm an adult. I knew what I was chasing. There is no victim in the situation, and I just want people to move on. Lesson learned. This is probably, this is the reason why the whole age thing was probably a problem too, because I'm still fucking young, and this is stuff that I probably won't be doing in the near future. This is something that I needed to learn, and it just was a little bit harder, but we learned. We want to move on.